points. And to be fair, we've had quite a little resurgence recently. We have lost our last game, we have won the previous two, and they have been very good victories as well. Has pushed us up to 16th in the table. We do have a couple of new signings to talk about as well as some outgoings. It's been a very, very busy month so far. We are into the end of January, but before we do all that, let's have a look at the results since last time. So the last game we played was the 2-1 defeat against Brighton, where I had that dreaded meeting with the board to discuss my future. But since then, we've had 2 victories. We've basically done a Solskjaer. Basically, we've been threatened with the sack, and we've produced a major performance out of our backside. So we've managed to get 2 very important victories. So a 3-2 win, an away win at Ellen Road, which we had to work for. Llorente put Leeds in front. Chalatassar with his first goal of the season. I brought him back into the team. He had a very good game, I have to say. Matthias Glitch put Leeds 2-1 in front. I thought, oh god, here we go again. But thankfully, Alan Saint-Maximin got the equaliser with 13 minutes to play, and then Raul Jimenez into added time, giving us 3 very, very important points and a massive away win at Ellen Road. We then face Swansea in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. I put the first team out because I wanted to go on a bit of a cut run this year, and it is one of our goals to get quite far in the FA Cup, and I wanted to get a bit of momentum going after the Leeds game, and thankfully it paid off with a 4-0 win. I put Morelos in for Jimenez. That was the only change I made, and he got the first goal. Thiago Almada scored in the 67th minute, and then Jimenez came on later on and scored 2 very quick goals to give us our best victory of the season. And then we played Man United in the Premier League. We did really, really well. We were holding on for a point, but to be fair, we didn't play that well. To be honest, we were kind of getting away with it a little bit. And then Donny van der Beek, actually getting game time in this universe, scored a very late winner for Manchester United to unfortunately break our hearts and take all 3 points. But it's still encouraging the fact that we were able to go toe-to-toe with them for such a long period of time. So what that means for the league table is that we are now up to 16th place. We're now on 5 wins for the season, 21 points, 2-point gap to Wolves in 18th place. They were well aware that they could hit a run of form any time soon, but to be fair, I mean, we are in slightly the best form out of the clubs in and around us, but there isn't an awful lot in it. But if we can keep that positive momentum, keep it going, we might be able to start digging ourselves out of this mess. So I did mention that we have made some signings. Our first man through the door is Wilmar Barrios, a name that seemed eternally linked with Tottenham Hotspur. That move never happened. We signed him from Zenit St. Petersburg, a very, very handy ball-winning midfielder. I feel like I need someone in that deep role. Basuma does a fairly decent job, but not quite to the level that I expect. So Wilmar Barrios has come in. Very good technicals, marking and tackling, very high technique, decent first touch as well. Mentally, very, very solid across the board. Bravery, anticipates the ball well, positioning, teamwork, work rate, all absolutely excellent. Maybe a little bit of work to do off the ball. That's something maybe we can work on at 28 years old. I mean, hopefully for a defensive midfielder, you want him to be a little bit better off the ball. But never mind, physically, very, very astute as well. Stamina, natural fitness, agility, all very high. I'm confident that for, what are we getting for, 17.5 million, that is going to be a very, very astute pickup. Next man through the door is Philip Costage. Now, he's only rated 2-star as a winger. To be honest, I feel that's a bit harsh. I mean, some of his stats are in and out, but he is a definite upgrade on Ryan Fraser. I did not want to have to use Ryan Fraser for the rest of the season. I mean, ideally, when fit, Saint-Maximin is going to be the first choice. But Costage coming in as another option in that area. Very good crossing, dribbling, very good technique, passing could be worked on a little bit. Very good technique, mentally sound, if not spectacular, and some decent physical attributes as well. Good acceleration, good pace. He's definitely going to be a threat on that wing. So I'm certain that he's going to be. I mean, we didn't pay a massive amount of money for him. What was it, 12 million? So yeah, I mean, for 12 million, I think that's a decent little pickup, even if he's not going to be playing regular first team football. And then the final one is Dominic Levacovich. He is going to be our first choice goalkeeper. Pepe Reina's done well up until a point, but he is like 30 future #1 goalkeeper, and I think this guy really does tick all boxes. His attributes are excellent. One-on-ones, he is superb at, commands his area well, decent communication with his back line, does have the tendency to rush out, which worries me a little bit, but the fact that he's a sweeper keeper tells me that he can control it fairly well. Decent mentals, again, nothing spectacular, but just solid all round, and physically, again, solid, but you know, his goalkeeping stats are more than enough to convince me to take a chance on him, so he is going to be our #1 goalkeeper moving forward. So there are quite a lot of outgoings, so we're not going to spend a major amount of time on them. Emil Kraft has gone to Fenerbahce. I had no use for him whatsoever. I don't think he can play the game. He played one game. I mean, he's okay. I mean, if you're like a top half championship side, you'd sign Emil Kraft, but that's not where we want to be. So, no. Jeff Hendrick has gone to Bournemouth. We ended up getting a couple of million for him. I think that's about his level. I think he'll do quite well in the championship. Yeah, nothing else more to say really. Solid, but was never ever going to feature under me with the other options that we had. Federico Fernandez, another one that I don't think I even used him at all throughout the season. Did make a single appearance for me. Managed to get a couple of million for him. No real point in keeping him around. So yeah, another one just to get rid of. And as you can tell, with Levacovich coming in and taking the #1 shirt, it means that Martin Dubravka has left us. He was never ever really going to get any game time. I mean, he's not terrible, but you know, he is 33 now, and you know, I could be aiming higher like we have done with Levacovich. Only seems like the right thing to let him go. He's gone to Mainz. We got nearly 5 million for him, so we did pretty well out of it. So I can't really complain. It's a good deal for all parties. So yeah, those are all the ins and outs. Let's stop wasting time and get into the Arsenal game. Here we go, get ready for the Arsenal game. This is the team that we're going to go with. We're going to stick with the gegenpress that's been working well in recent weeks. We've got Levacovich in goal, a back four of Malo, Cher, Chalatazar and Renan Lodi, the informed back four at the moment. Barrios as that ball-winning midfielder, with Corentin Tolisso who's played his way back into the team in front. Pedenza on the right, Costage on the left, and then Almada behind Raul Jimenez up front. Sam Maximan is back on the bench, but only really fit for a place on the bench. So we'll just have to see how he is. Everything else is pretty much as was. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so Arsenal are second in the table and have been in incredible form throughout the season, but we have been playing with a lot more confidence lately, so I am confident that we can have a go at them. I mean, we might not necessarily get a productive result out of it, but I am getting more confident now that we can stamp our authority on games and really take it to the opposition. I don't want us to worry so much about what they're doing. I want us to worry more about what we're doing. So I'm going to be positive for this game, and I'm going to say we owe after Arsenal after what happened. That has seemed to have an effect on a lot of people. I don't know how many of these players are actually here the last time we played Arsenal, but whatever. First chance of the game, it goes to Arsenal, and it's a goal. Yay, Ben White scores. Our vulnerability from set pieces being exposed yet again. And a simple ball in, Odegaard whips it in. Ben White, who is that doesn't pick him up? Number 6, is that Barrios, on his debut? Oh, that is not good. Wilmar, that is not good at all. But we have a chance ourselves. It's Lodi into Costage, back to Lodi. Great ball in, Armada's there. Tolisso back to Barrios. A decent move, but it's not really going anywhere. It's kind of filtering out, unless ball over to Pedenza, and it's 1-1. Straight away, Daniel Pedenza. Brilliant goal, brilliant ball from, was it Tolisso? I can't quite remember. It's a patient move, it's quite a slow move, but we got there in the end. Lovely little clip ball over from Tolisso, and Pedenza was there. Beautiful finish beyond Aaron Ramsdale. Seems to be a fairly even game so far, half an hour in, and to be honest, I mean, there's been a lot of chances, but obviously not a lot of quality, because we've barely had any highlights, but Potenza cuts the ball out. Raul Jimenez finds Tolisso, finds into Almada. That was a good chance. I think Ramsdale coming out might have just put him off a little bit. He puts it wide, but two very, very good chances in this game so far. We're getting into some really, really good areas. We will stay on our feet because we picked up 4 yellows. That is not good. Half time, 1-1. We've had the better of the game. We've had less possession. We've had more chances. I'm going to say we've been the better team. But just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll be fine. Because we've created some decent chances. We just need to start, taking them, being clinical. I wish there was an automatic option to just do that automatically. That's what an automatic option is, Daniel, well done. Anyway, Arsenal got throws. Tierney, back to Martinelli, it's into Xhaka. I thought I was going in then. Thankfully, just getting away with that. We've got about 20 minutes to go. I'm thinking I'm going to move Barrios a bit further forward. I'm going to bring Joe Willock on for a bit of extra energy. And I'm thinking, I don't know whether to maybe put Sam Maximan in the middle and have him running, or should I bring a striker on? I think because Morelos has been in good form lately, I might bring him on. But play him play him as a deep line forward for now. Let's see how he gets on. Because we do need to change something, because we're creating decent chances, but we're not quite doing a lot with it. So we'll try and move a few things around. But we have got throw here with Hugo Mallow into Almada, back to Potenza. Potenza still running, but it's blocked. Back to Ramsdale. But Chalatasar has it for us. Barrios finds Potenza. Is there something at this for the end? Is there something at this? Yeah, there is. I couldn't string a sentence together, but Raul Jimenez has scored a goal. I was trying to say, is there something at the end of this for us? And the answer is, there very much is, and we are 2-1 in front. I'm not sure about that. I might actually now because you've got the option to not do tactical changes. It's a beautiful finish from Jimenez on the volley. I'm going to hold off on the tactical changes for a little bit. But what I am going to do, because I don't really want to make all of them now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Joe Willock on. And I don't know where I might actually. Should I put John Joe Shelby on, make it 3-man midfield, or even move Armada back a little bit? Sort of bit of protection, really. And then I've done all this, haven't I? We'll stick with that for now, we'll see if that works. Here's Almada again, Costage, Tolisso, Almada, we're cutting Arsenal open. Tolisso, it's 3-1. It's 3-1. We're running riot at the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 3. Unbelievable stuff here. Costage into Tolisso, back to Almada, that got blocked. Tolisso whacks it, top bins, beyond Ramsdale, who can do anything about it. We will after this goal. Wow, 3-1. We've deserved it as well. We've been the better team. To be perfectly honest though, this could fade very quickly as Fabian Schär nearly puts through his own net. Arsenal now need to try and find a way back into this game. They're trying to do so. Martinelli from range hits the bar. Levacovich clears it away. Can we get another one? No. Potenza looks absolutely knackered out there. I'm going to bring Sam Maximan on. And I might just leave that as it is for now. There's 2 changes. Should I take a midfielder off as well? Almada is on a booking. I might just, for protection, bring John Joe Shelby on. It would probably be the wisest thing to bring Barrios off. But yeah, I kind of need him on. He's vital to what we're trying to do here. So if he gets sent off, then so be it, I'm afraid. Arsenal got a corner. A few minutes to go, headed away by whoever that was. It comes out to Lokonga. Maitland-Niles. Arsenal not really going anywhere with it. It's Lacazette through. Lotti's brought him down. Is that a penalty? is that on the edge of the box or is that a penalty? I don't know. Penalty review. These never get overturned. That's a stupid challenge from Lodi. He is suspended for the next game. Deserves to be for that. Can't please save it. No, it's 3-2. Right, we are going to absolutely crap ourselves for these last 4 minutes. What a stupid foul. What a stupid foul. Lacazette makes no mistake. Seriously, if we throw it away from here. Oh no, it's a highlight straight from the kickoff. No, don't do this to me, Football Manager. Don't do this to me. Shelby, Jimenez, Sam Maximan. Could we even wrap it up? Straight at Ramsdale. Come on. Come on. If Lodi, if they equalise, I'm never picking Lodi again. It looks like we're going to hold on. Yes! Yes, we hold on. That is such a big victory. Our second away win in a row. Our second 3-2 away win in a row. These guys were unbelievable. Outstretched arms. I'm proud of your performance. Nobody gave us a chance. Well done. Awesome stuff. What a win. Wow. We went to the Emirates and we got something. We got something. Awesome. Willett gets one over on his old club. There we go. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Shame about the penalty in the end, but who cares? Who cares? We've won the game. Are you actually going to load and let me do stuff? Oh God, what have you done now? Oh, thank God. Okay, right, so that puts us into the dizzy heights of 14th place. Look at that, 4 points between ourselves and Wolves in the bottom 4. And we're only, what have Leicester got? We're only 6 points off the top half, which just shows you how crazy close this league is. We're still with West Ham, still buddying up with West Ham. They're climbing up the table. They haven't lost in the last 5 games. So yeah, this is starting to, dare I say it, starting to turn a corner. So yeah, massive victory. Arsenal still haven't had a draw this season. They might become the undrawable as well as the invincibles. We'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, awesome stuff. And that is 3 wins in our last 4 games. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, to be honest, I think we're going to press on now because we do need to get a bit of a move on with this season. We've still got a long way to go. I feel like we're going to come back for, we might just skip February. We'll see. We might come back for Leicester. Just jump straight to Leicester, get a bit of a move on. No matter what happens in the 4th round, we'll play the FA Cup by ear. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like on there for me. If you're new around here, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future videos and streams. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So thank you once again. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.